Everyone needs to understand that Tua got his torque back this offseason, as stated in his trainer's long note about Tua. Trust in Tua and believe. Everyone, even people inside the Dolphins building, will stop at nothing to tear this great man down. But like the old saying goes, the devil works hard, but Tua Tagovailoa works harder. Also, to all the fake Dolphins fans talking bad about Tua right now, we are watching. Tread wisely. We are TUANON. Expect us.
If you've been a Miami Dolphins fan for any length of time, you are aware of TUANON. If you're a sports journal out there, you are aware of TUANON. You speak evil of Tua, and TUANON will come after you. But today is a really, really bad day in TUANON circles. You know, I make a lot of fun of the TUANON crazies, and I call them nuts, but it's all in fun. Today, as a Miami Dolphins fan, and Miami Dolphins fans across the community, they're in mourning. The founder of TUANON, the voice behind TUANON, Eric Carmona, has passed away. Everybody across the internet, doesn't matter if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, doesn't matter if you're a New York Jets fan, right now you have to understand the community of fans are in mourning, and they're coming to the aid of Eric Carmona's family. Really bad thing happened. Kid was only 30 years old. Let's take a look at the article. From an article on patch.com, it says 2 crashes on Winchester Road killed 2 young people on the same day. There must be something wrong with this road. 2 separate crashes occurred Thursday, and authorities report the cause of each was the same. Basically running a traffic light. Both people who got killed ran a red light. It says here, the first day of June was tragic on Winchester Road. A 30-year-old motorcyclist, that was Eric Carmona, was killed, and so was a 17-year-old teenager in a separate accident. They died in separate vehicle crashes, but preliminary investigations show the causes of both wrecks were the same. They disobeyed traffic signals. The first crash, which was Eric Carmona, was involved a motorcycle and a compact car at 4:08 a.m. Thursday at the intersection of Winchester and Frontage Roads in Murrieta. When first responders got to the scene, they found the motorcyclist, later identified as 30-year-old Eric Carmona, unresponsive with life-threatening injuries. If you've ever been like my wife in EMT and have arrived on the scene of a really bad motorcycle accident, it's something you never want to see. He was sent to an area hospital, but was pronounced dead by the emergency room staff, according to the Murrieta Police Department. A preliminary police report indicated that Carmona, who was heading south on Winchester Road, failed to obey the intersection traffic signal. He basically ran a red light and plowed into the compact car driver's side. The 19-year-old car driver was heading east through the intersection on a green light. Sad, absolutely tragic. Nobody deserves to die. No matter what fan base you're from, nobody wants to see this kind of stuff happen. I take a lot of liberty in going after these TUANON people almost in every single video. But he's a 30-year-old young man. A 30-year-old guy with a family. If you are in a position to help, if you are in a position where you'd like to help, they set up a GoFundMe already, and I'm going to show you this, and this is just heartbreaking. There he is with his wife and 3 young kids. 3 young kids, 30 years old, 3 young kids. Dad's gone. Husband's gone. Not coming home. Just like that, life can end. As a Christian man, I don't care what kind of fan you are. I don't care if you're TUANON. I don't care if you're anti-Tua. It doesn't matter. This kind of thing requires the community to get behind his family and support them any way that you can. Click the button and donate something. If you can't donate, if you just can't, you can't afford it, take a moment, find some quiet space somewhere where you live, and go ahead and say a prayer for this young family. Just imagine if today you didn't come home. If you're a man and you didn't come home, what would happen to your wife and children? Hopefully you've got life insurance. Hopefully you've got the kids set up. But if you don't, if you're just embarking on your family at this point and building your life at 30 years old, what would you do? I remember when I was 30 years old, at that point, I had a young child, and I couldn't even imagine what would happen if I didn't come home. Just couldn't imagine. So starting off the show on kind of a bad note, kind of a sour note, but let's turn it into a good thing. For today, let's put away the anti-Tua rhetoric. Let's put away any animosity you've had against TUANON, anything you've had against them, and help this family out. This family deserves your help. I don't know them. I've never met them in my life, but I do know when I'm looking at the smiles on these kids' faces and they're sitting with dad, they're never going to have that again. Never. It's gone. It's gone forever. Just like that. We're only here for a short time. We try to make the best of everything we're doing, and that just shows you what really matters in life. It's not football, man. It's a smile of those three kids and his wife. So I'm not going to go on. I'm going to put the link down in the description below, and if you choose to give, please go ahead and click on the button and give. And let's put all anti-Tua, let's put all anti-TUANON stuff away for at least today and help this family out. That's all I got to say.
Is anybody catching on to this Barry guy?